Welcome everyone to HFN. Today is December the 31st, 2019, the last day of the supposed year of 2019. We're here to give you all the news according to the charts, the location to where we trade different, and we are your trusted source of news according to the price chart. We're going to talk about this one cryptocurrency and how it plunged 14% on rumors that there are some big investors dumping the cryptocurrency in the market. This cryptocurrency is Hedera Hashgraph, HBAR is the ticker symbol. And before we get started in this particular video about Hashgraph, we are going to first of all plug you in on joining our particular social media platforms, i.e. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and then on our website at HueFinancial.com. Now, apparently there is a spat going on Twitter of apparently some council nodes that Hashgraph uses that apparently went offline for no apparent reason. Is that the reason why this particular cryptocurrency has completely fell off a cliff by the price chart? Something definitely is going on in the market for Hashgraph due to the fact of what you're getting on the price chart. The price chart does not lie. So when you see something awry on the price chart, you got to understand that what is going on in the background is causing this massive weakness in this cryptocurrency. Now, this cryptocurrency has been pumped. It has been emphasized many times across the cryptocurrency space. Many people has been talking about it, saying that the transactions that it can do per second is around like 10,000. And it is one of the formidable cryptocurrency that needs to be continually looked at in regards to the technology and its innovation. Well, look at the price now for Hashgraph. On the left side of this particular screen, it has fell off a cliff. So what is causing it? Well, apparently there have been reports that a couple of council nodes have been dropped, and then there are accusations of bullying in the community that you cannot use Hashgraph's logo. This was reported from the Twitter handle Scam Alarm. This Twitter feed was posted December the 30th, 2019, to where it states that 4 out of 10 council nodes of Hashgraph went offline without any explanation. The team, talking about Hashgraph, is bullying the community and is not allowing the use of the logo. Dictatorship of a centralized shitcoin. Christian Hasker is one of the employees of Hedera Hashgraph. Now, apparently there have been a couple of contracts that allow investors to buy this cryptocurrency at a certain price, right? This is why this article goes into 500 million Hashgraphs are to be unlocked today, December the 31st, 2019 on the market, meaning that those investors who first invested in this particular cryptocurrency are now able to sell their HBARs at the current market price. They offered, talking about Hedera, offers big promises. They include a blockchain that is capable of 10,000 transactions per second, and that is according to a Forbes article. And the fact that these 4 nodes are reportedly offline comes as a shock. What is going on? Zenobia Goshtalk, she is the senior vice president of communications, refuted the claims that those nodes were offline. It is not true that, and I quote, "It is not true that 4 of the nodes malfunctioned. We have seen third-party reporting sites reporting various things, but it also appears some folks are on vacation, so it's hard to say when they're accurate." So what is the whole point of that? That makes no sense. The problems arose because of Hedera's Simple Agreement for Future Tokens contract, SAFT, investment contracts offered by cryptocurrency developers to investors. So it's a contract, a simple agreement for the future tokens. Now, this Twitter handle Scam Alarms reports that due to disproportionate pricing in those contracts, 1, 2, 3A, and 3B, the price per token is hugely inflated. In relation, it warned users that the SAFT-1 purchasers are likely sending millions of Hashgraph cryptocurrency to Binance to sell in the market. Another point is that the Hedera Governing Council, those who control and secure the network, consist of industry heavyweights like Boeing, Deutsche Telekom, according to that Forbes article. Because of this, there appears to be concerns of a lack of true decentralization at the benefit of scalability and security. So now, one of those proponents who literally pushed this project of Hashgraph was Mike Maloney right here. This was this was a video that he created on his YouTube channel 2 years ago. From Bitcoin to Hedera Hashgraph. This is a documentary that this video have seen almost 1 million views. 16,000 people liked the video, with the promise that Hashgraph had, according to the other cryptocurrencies in the space today. The early investors always went out against the ones who are late to the party. That's why it goes back to those contracts, those SAFT contracts. And if you were not a part of that SAFT-1, the SAFT-2, 3A, and 3B bought the token at a higher price than what the SAFT-1 individuals bought it at. So I would state that possibly Mike Maloney bought or invested in Hashgraph at that SAFT-1 location to where he can get out the market at a profit. Now, when you go to this actual Twitter handle on Twitter at Scam Alarm, this is it right here. According to this Twitter handle, this is where the investors bought Hashgraph at. So if you were a SAFT-1 investor at the first round, you could have gotten Hashgraph at 0.0006 per Hashgraph. The second round, 0.006. The third round, A, at 9 cents. The third round, B, at 12 cents. It continually inflated as the rounds increased. So the early investors who bought Hashgraph at 0.006 are now able, according to this article, to sell their Hashgraph at the current market price, which is why 500 million HBARs are being unlocked tomorrow, meaning that those early investors, according to this website, can now sell their HBARs at a major profit. Something internally is going on into this organization. Is not to say that this particular technology is bad. No, but rather it's the operational side of this particular company that is hindering the overall objective of what this technology is supposed to do. That is where the problem is coming in at. Okay. Now, this is Christian Hasker. He is the chief marketing officer of Hedera. Lehman Baird, he's the co-founder along with Mance Harmon. These individuals are the creators of Hashgraph. And then you have Zenobia Gostock. She's the senior vice president corporate communications. She's the one that has responded to this article about those nodes going down unexpectedly. And when you look at their website, you can also tell that Hashgraph, in fact, are covered and ran by the world's leading organizations, which is Boeing, Deutsche Telekom. They have it on the actual website. So the article that we're looking at, or Forbes, actually coincides with what they're listing as those who run the nodes or the organization. Okay, so based off what Mike Maloney has done, and he has a lot of clout on, I would say, the economic sphere and economy. He has a big voice, he has a wide audience, and many people, when he speaks, many people will follow and accept what he is talking about. And we have a situation now to where his mass following possibly could have joined in this market of Hashgraph, and now look at the ending result. This is one reason why we emphasize on this particular channel to focus only on the price chart. The credibility of Mike Maloney is now at stake based off of what he tried to push on this video of Hedera Hashgraph. Now, what we're going to do, we will have links to the article just for you all to continue to keep for a record. And looking at this particular graph, this price chart in Hashgraph, you don't even know where the bottom is. I mean, obviously, from that article, those 500 million HBAR tokens or cryptocurrencies are definitely being dumped into the market, because this is a severe downtrend that we're getting to. And take a look at the volume as we see from the 23rd of December, the 29th, and then once again on the 30th, there is dumping going on. So possibly those SAFT investors are trying to get out the market in Hashgraph right before it goes to zero. Do you think this cryptocurrency can actually go to zero? That's the question that needs to be distinguished and answered, because right now there is no strength seen on this price chart for Hashgraph. And I'm telling you that now. And another thing that you can tell is that the market in Hashgraph tried to hold 0.014 for a couple of days. And then when that increased volume came through, we fell right through it. So we haven't found the bottom yet in the market in Hashgraph. So when it first launched in September 2019, the market could not even grab legs. It could not even move higher. It just completely fell off, letting you know that there are some internal issues going on for this organization. And I'm not telling you that it's the technology, but in fact, it's the humans who controls this organization that is causing this downfall. Maybe it was just simply the layout of those contracts of the SAFT 1, 2, 3A, and 3B of those investors that is causing the weakness of the value of Hashgraph. So I just wanted to give you all this update, what we're getting on Hashgraph. This is not an opportunity to come into the market right now. We have to wait until we find a bottom, and we have not found the bottom just yet. Weakness is still coming through in Hashgraph. We tried right here on this particular 4-hour bar to break up to higher prices, and it failed. So the weakness is still present. Okay, and literally anywhere can be support. So we're not going to give you a price forecast of our expectation of how low it can go, because we have no reference point in the background of this price chart that will indicate where can be support. So until then, this is a falling knife in Hashgraph. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you always maintain your profitability, and I will see you on the next one.